Hi, welcome to Life is Rhythm. I'm going to go over a rhythm called ADZOGBO from West Africa. And I'm going to start off on the timbales and the cymbal and the bells, and then in another session transfer it to the drum kit. So I'm going to start off with the pattern on the right cymbal, and I'm going to play a quarter note cross stick on here on the timbale. I'm going to try and play the same thing. I'm going to play, instead of the bell, play the accent on the edge of the cymbal. This time we have the quarter note so we get a feel of the polyrhythm. Timbale on the coarse notes and the spaces of the bell pattern. And same thing, but instead of the bell on the edge of the cymbal. And now I'm going to transfer, so we've got the pattern, and you see the possibilities for transference of the drum kit, the cymbals, and snare drum and toms. And now I'm going to play the pattern on the three bells, so traditionally a bell pattern. Again, I'll play with the cross stick to give the reference. Same pattern as played here. I'm going to play between one bell to begin with. And I'll play between two bells, so we've got a low and a high. And again, as we did with the cymbal, play between two bells, and I'll go just on one timbale for this time. So starting to see the pattern take shape. Now I'm going to play it around the three bells, imagining transferring this onto then three toms on a standard drum kit. Then I'll play a quarter note on the cross stick, and I'll play the pattern around the three bells. And I'll play ghost notes in between, get a flavour of that. Now I'm going to play the same pattern around the bells, ghosting on the timbale. I'm thinking of it as a snare drum as well, and tom-tom. Mixing possibilities for mixing that all later. But what I'm going to do is go around the pattern, but every time I get to the end of the cycle, I'm going to start on the next bell. So I'm going to have start on middle, then start on low, and it'll bring us back round to starting on the next bell. So I'm going to do that again. We have so we alternate it. We start the 5-beat pattern every time. 1, 2, 5. Starts on the next bell. Starts on the next bell. So each bell has had the pattern started on it, begun on it, and when we get to the end of the cycle, the bell that it finishes on, in this case this one, starts the cycle again. Alternate. This one starts the cycle this time. See what that looks like. I'm playing the whole thing. So I'll play with the quarter notes first as a reference, and then I'll play with the gaps filled in. Play with the gaps filled in now on the timbale come snare drum. Speed. I've got no qualms in saying mindfulness is a very, very important part of this this pattern. Here we go. Okay, so that time I think I just about pulled it off. There's an ADZOGBO pattern on bells and timbales, cymbal, and next time we'll transfer that onto the traditional drum kit. Thank you.